It's low key. I'm joined by Astro Enlightenment coach slash author John Hardy. How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing, good brother? I'm okay.
We back. We turning up. The topic for tonight is R&B singer SZA tells women we don't need men to survive. I'm gonna go through this article real quick, just so everybody can get a backstory of what's going on, and then I'm gonna let I'm gonna let the king on the panel. I'm gonna let him go in. All right, John, that's you cool with that?
Yeah, yeah, I don't even know SZA. Ooh, it's
All right,
about
we're
to
gonna
be a
get
good
to it.
one.
We go through this article real quick. Sit back, enjoy your Budweiser. We're gonna get to it. All right, let me just pull up the chat. See who's up in here real quick. Okay. Shit, we got 6 likes on here already, John.
It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. It's about to look at some numbers tonight. We're looking at 22 easy.
We got fucking 6 likes already. They about to flood it. Let me
I,
just send this out.
I got some free Astro readings tonight. Outside of the Astro readings, why? Well, we're gonna get into SZA later. We're gonna get it.
But you know what? I always forget this shit. Before we even start, John, tell them where to find you. I always
Well,
do this.
well, you can find me at Astro Enlightenment at YouTube, Facebook.com/KingJohn.com.
Big facts. All right, I'm sending this tweet out. Hopefully, my Twitter family can join us. All right, let's get to it. Um, let's get to it. This is reported by I don't even know how to say this. Madam Madam Noor. It goes on to say SZA has a strong message for women. We don't need men to survive. Those is fighting words. Singer SZA is using her voice for more than just sultry, vibey, Grammy-nominated music. She is making her name known as a feminist. Damn, she rolling with them.
You
And a
know the funny
recent,
part. You know the funny part before we get into it. The funny part. I was gonna say she's a feminist.
yeah, she rolling. She already said what set she claimed. She goes on to say in a recent interview for British Vogue, the 27-year-old declared that women don't need men. This is her quote: "We don't need men to survive or be valid, functioning members of society." The top dog artist told the magazine, "Women are representing themselves in a new, grown-up demographic that's probably quite threatening to what we've always known." Goes on to say she also spoke out against the inherent misogyny in the music industry that plagues women on the come up. She explained there is this air of male entitlement to you and your thoughts and your body and the way you look, but it also doesn't matter. I don't try to analyze those things, she continued, because I feel like if I focus on who I want to be and what I want to represent for women, and what I want to represent for myself, I don't have time to worry about how men view me. Shots fired. uh, Article goes on to say, breaking free from male expectations is a challenge women worldwide face. It's hard not to care about how they view your hair, your body, your appearance, your lifestyle, or even how you cook and clean. But it's important on our life journeys that we live according to our own values versus contorting our entire existence to meet the desires of a man who may or may not stay anyway. Yet for those who desire male partnership, a man may be a want, but once we turn it into a need, the desperation may attract the wrong person or even turn off the right one. So the article goes on to say, Kudos to SZA for using her platform for this empowering message. Do you feel, John Hardy, this was an empowering message?
She's stupid.
Damn.
Okay, let's classify. Let's classify. I ain't even gonna get into what she said. Like, I listen. Everybody needs somebody, whether it's a lesbian relationship or it's a whatever. But everybody needs somebody. So basically, it tells me she's selfish. Now let's get into her chart. Okay, she's a Scorpio. So ask her what secrets do she got to hide. She got secrets. She got secrets. Super secrets. All Scorpios got secrets. On top of it, like I'm seeing her money issues got to do with her reputation, and it also got to do with her career. So she make money off her reputation in her career. So right now she feel like her reputation, you know, is in an area of being, you know, a challenge because she thinks she number one in her reputation. But you know, on a regular aspect, she might bite the words. She might bite the words. She's not gonna boot up. That's the girl name, not the girl name, but somebody made a song called "Boot Up." Boot Up.
It was LMA or LMI.
LMA. She's not taking her place. And then if she thinks she's gonna be the new Brandy, she's not gonna be the new Brandy or whatever. She's not coming in none of that area. See, the thing about her, she's trying to come as a feminist. She's not a feminist. She's not a feminist. She's a real housewife that loves guys. You know, she loves relationships. She loves marriages. Just literally, just looking at her, she want to be married to a man. So certain people, okay, you can take a Leo to take it, but she want to be married to a man. I ain't gonna throw Leos under the bus, but she want to be
real quick, John. The crazy thing about that you saying that she wants to be married to a man. The crazy thing about that is she recently came out with a song called "The Weekend," where she was kind of pretty much admitting, you know, I mean, I'm not saying it necessarily. This is how she felt, but on the song she was saying she was advertising for being a side chick. So it's interesting that, you know, if that's true, it's funny how their music doesn't necessarily isn't how they feel.
Right, you know what I mean? So she's let's just say hypothetically she's doing it for money, but at the end of the day, she's really just she's gonna change her mind after the 27th or whatever. But the thing about and she might and you can't be this type of feminist. You know what I mean? You got certain feminists, but you can't be this type of feminist and then get caught with a boyfriend. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm waiting for Drea for the bait to jump in this one right here.
I don't know. Drea might have words for you.
Drea ain't got no words. I just hit Drea in a lower chakra right now. But the thing about it is that nah. Shout out to Drea. Shout out to Drea from the bait. But the thing about it is that she's like really just trying to hypothetically do it for the money. You know what I mean? Because this is some impulsive actions that she's doing. She's known to do impulsive things out of love for money, but it could be restricted in her own area. See what I'm saying? So she got a lot of things, like she got a lot of secrets. That I'm gonna show you a lot of secrets. And then her problem is that she's really supportive. So she's not going to say she don't have somebody. Anybody she have, she's supporting at the same time.
Now my question is, do you feel like, so you feel like she said, I was going to ask you, do you feel like it was like a Kanye situation where she might have said this the wrong way? Or do you feel like her entire statement is absurd?
Here we go again. She got some impulsive ways that's just come out of nowhere. So yes, I'm gonna make that simple. Yes, she says something that could backlash on them. It's going to backlash on them. You know what I mean? So she's trying to be the next whatever, but it's going to backlash on them. This is going to backlash on them because to be a feminine, you have to be a feminine. That's deep. That's simple, but it's deep. You feel me?
Right, right.
So, in order for you to be a feminine, you have to really like look. I don't even know her. Everything you telling me right now is just I don't know her. I'm just going off her chart. So that's telling me that did she march in a feminine protest? See what I'm saying? Gay rights, LGBT. Did she do any of that? Did she got a history of that? Is she standing up for that? Or is she trying to get her record sales up?
That's a fact. And you know, I'm on Twitter right now. You got grown men saying that, you know, grown black men saying SZA is right. Women don't need men to validate their existence or feel entitled to women's body. I understand.
They are feminine. They are feminine. Look. I guarantee you, I could pull up every one of those guys that said that. They got a number 2 in their chart, which is feminine. Now you might not like this. You got a number 2 because you the second sign born, which is Taurus. You got a number 2 in your chart.
Hold on. You said I was a second sign born for real?
Yeah, because it's Aries, then it's Taurus.
Oh shit.
Second sign is the second the second sign that's born, which means it's the number 2. Number 2 is a feminine energy.
Okay.
So that's like certain signs is masculine, certain sign is feminine. So I guarantee you, and if we're in a feminine state, okay, let me go deeper than that. We're in a feminine state where most people, okay, you got young ma who are feminine and think she's masculine, and then you got Tekashi 6ix9ine who's masculine and think it's feminine. See what I'm saying? So we enter in a world where feminine people, feminine people, they're gonna agree to this. So the Twitter chat, you know what I mean? I respect them. Yo, I love all y'all Twitter chat followers or whatever the case may be. But check this out. Masculinity is looking at you guys like, hold up, dog. Like, you know, we looking at you guys different. Like, no disrespect in a negative way, but we looking at you like, how's you defending a female not needing a man? Or
shit, John.
If you get into the universal laws, every feminine, this world is feminine, but the universe is masculine. This universe birthed this earth. So how are you going to sit up here and say, that's like a dude saying I don't need a female, or a female saying I don't need a dude. Hold on, what?
And you know what's so crazy? I was literally gonna go into that. I'm hearing on, and no disrespect to any of these channels, but recently I've been on a lot of alpha, like pro alpha male channels, and a lot of them, you know, I feel like there's a lot of energy as far as, well, I'm just throwing a question out there whenever I stumble on these pro alpha male channels, and I asked the content creator when we're in the live chat, I asked them, you know, do men really need women anymore? You know what I'm saying? And it's interesting that you said that. Do you feel like,
are they going to make babies by themselves? Could 2 men make a baby? Okay, that's the technical, you know. I don't want to get into that, you know what I mean? But the simplicity of it is God created Adam and Eve, let's go to biblical, to make life. That's what God created Adam and Eve for, to make life. The birth of life stemmed from a male impregnating a female. So the 2 females that say they don't need, okay, men is the protector, the provider, just because we got some weak ass niggas right now, you know what I mean? Because females don't like to really mess with Well, you know what? Fuck this shit. Females like,
Get him.
I'm gonna go all the way in. Females don't like to fuck with real niggas. You know what I mean? If a real nigga check them and be like, yo, you out of line, fuck out of here with that cool shit you doing. Yo, I'm not these niggas you been fucking with. They don't like that. You know what they do? They go get a bunch of Chris Brown's niggas. They go get a motherfucking Tekashi 6ix9ine niggas. They go get some weak ass, feminine ass nigga that be whining and complaining versus a nigga say, I wish you would go outside tonight. I wish you would. I wish you would try me. They don't want that. But this world is beginning to be filled with that now. So they got a handful of these type of niggas versus a nigga that's saying, wait up, you ain't cooked dinner tonight? Cook, clean, and wash. That's your fucking job. Fuck you getting out of line. They don't like that. They feel like independent. Since the 90s, right? Since the 90s, females got this, you know, this whole thing about I make the same amount or more money than men, so men can't tell me what to do. That same man can fuck you up. All you're gonna do is call the cops. The government got it set up where you could fucking go to jail. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, and I don't promote violence or none of that, but a female, there's a certain aspect with a male genes that you can't cross, because the male is born with 7% of a gene. The female is born with 6.5% of a genes. So you technically pick a nigga that got 5.5 genes. You picking all these weak dudes that you can tell what to do. And that for females alone, listen, for y'all females out there, if you picking a dude that's weak, you making your own life weak. If you pick a dude that's rich, you will become rich. You feel me? If you pick a dude that's strong, you will become strong. But if you pick a dude that's weak and you can tell him what to do and make him change Pampers and all that, then you get what you asked for. So we looking at basically the aspect of people like, because we, like if you take 2018, 2 + 1 + 8 is 11. 1 + 1 is 2. So we into a feminine year, and I respect that for. Now I'm gonna say it specifically black queens. Yeah, he's a racist. Shut up. Black queens, I respect that. But for all females, we are more in a feminine era where you got to respect the feminicity. I think I just made that up. We got to respect the feminicity of females. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I mean? And this is where these dudes, that hardcore dudes, supposed to be like, babe, I love you, I miss you, and whatever this and that. But then the media is promoting dudes to, you know what I mean, wear purses. And, you know what I mean? The media is promoting for them to do that, to wear tight pants and have their ass, you know, showing like females do. Niggas today look like females at a beach. They got their underwear showing. Fuck out of it. That's a curve. You get a curve for that. Hold on, wait. You got what, nigga? You got your ass showing. You want to show, and then on top of it, they got fucking light green underwears on top of it. They don't think that's gay. So you talking to people that don't even know they being drawn into a gay society. Nothing against gay people, but I'm just saying, like, if you drawing broke people into a rich society, rich people gay into, listen, that shit don't make no sense. So females is kind of like coming up right now in this year. But listen, I'm gonna want all y'all females that think this is cool. Listen, next year, body slam, not physical, verbally, mentally, financially, body slam. Enjoy your fun right now. Body slam.
Hold on, John. We gotta slow down. We gonna sip slow tonight. We gonna get into some shit. Hopefully we can get some queens on the line on the check-in so they can rebuttal. They can rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to play devil's advocate. I'm a man. I'm biased by default. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to shout out Keys to Win in the chat. Welcome, Queen. I want to shout out Devin Hawkins in the chat. Welcome, King. He says real shit. I guess he was talking about the dudes. He said real shit they do. Bunch of fruit cups. And for everybody out there in the chat, everybody listening, I'm gonna throw in a call-in number so y'all could call in and get that shit off your chest. Now, John, I do wanted to point out this other tweet a gentleman made. He goes by the name of John too, so I'm just saying both y'all named John. He goes and says on Twitter, he says, I have the utmost respect for SZA. I will reword it and put emphasis on black women. He goes to say, us black men are nothing without them. Is he accurate on that?
Yeah, but he kind of like when he say he agree with, it's almost like he agree with her. You know what I mean? It's like you agree. I respect everything he said. Like everything he said, like what he said was accurate. What he said was accurate. Like I respect the black queen, not woman. I'll go deeper to say the queen. but like he's kind of like supporting her. So he's kind of like, you know what I mean, two-tone or whatever. He's trying to be like, well, you know, I agree with her, but let me just reword it for her. Listen, my name is John, his name is John, so I know we got a lot of common. Listen, John on Twitter, stop it. And he got a fascination with her because she is pretty, you know what I mean? So he looks
gorgeous, man. I think they said she's British.
Yeah, throw that out the window. Kick rocks with that. I'm not with that. I don't care about the physical. The difference between me and him, I don't care about the physical. You know what I mean? Because she could be physically beautiful.
Bad though, John.
Dragging the whole black community down with this bullshit. You feel me? And she's British. So we get the Izzy or whatever her name is, the other rapper with T.I. Nah, kick rocks with that. He can't even talk English, but you could rap English. Go back to school.
You talking about Iggy Azalea?
Yeah, she can't even. You know what I mean? I heard her talk. My dad was like, God damn, all the way. Oh, she fucked my head up because when she rap and sing, you got that American voice, whatever. But when she talk on the interview, I was like, oh shit. So it tells me, you know what I mean, European is bringing all these British type people. British gave I forgot what colony permission to come over here and enslaved us. British ruled this shit. British. So I'm not listening, but I'm not trying to discriminate against no British accent. But if she black, she black. You know what I mean? Because this is where people don't understand that British was black before the white people came there. But even going deeper into that, like I'm not putting beauty over brains. You feel me? I'm not putting beauty. I can't say, you know what I mean, she a bad bitch or whatever. I can't say that and be like, I'm gonna listen to what she say because she's pretty. No. I don't care if she's pretty or not. If she don't make no sense, she don't make no sense.
Hold on now. I want to welcome. Oh, this is oh shit. I want to welcome to the show, to the panel, Miss Bad and Bougie, aka Currency Cartel, aka Miss Kelly. How you doing, Queen?
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing tonight?
You sound good. You sound like you got some smoke for John Hardy. How you doing tonight?
I got it. I do. I got that, and I got a Hennessy Black on the rocks on the other side of me.
Hey, okay, I'm over here. I got a strong bowl. I want some rosé apple cider right now. It's light tonight. But I appreciate you for coming through, Queen.
Hey, no problem. I love your show.
Oh, damn, that mean a lot. But tonight we talking the very famous, popular R&B singer SZA. She's proclaiming that women don't need men to survive. Let me go back to the.
I do.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
Now let me go to the full so everything is in context. She goes to say, we don't need men to survive or be valid, functioning members of society. Women are representing themselves in a new, grown-up demographic that's probably quite threatening to what we've always known. How do you feel about that?
I agree. That's what you're gonna say. I agree.
No, I don't agree.
Oh, you don't agree?
And I don't know. No, I don't agree.
Oh, I like that.
Why you say "oh" like that?
Oh, I like her. I thought she said she agreed at first, so I was right ready to body her. But see, I'm gonna let her finish, so I don't jump the gun.
Speak on that, Queen. Why don't you agree with that?
First, let me say shout out to my boo, Keys to Win, and hey, Devin. Okay, I'll say I agree and I disagree. I will say that, of course, we can be functioning, successful women in society without a mate. Of course we can. But do we really want to be ladies? No, the hell we don't. Okay. I feel like if you have a good man, that makes you an even better woman. Now, if you got somebody bringing you down and all, that's one thing. But I'm saying if you have a soulmate, a man that's a dude that's helping you be a better, person, you can accomplish more together quicker. So, and I feel like as a woman, I like having a king. You know what I'm saying? That I like that. That's like, to me, that makes the whole me complete. Now, have I ever been single? Yes. Have I still gathered my coins? Of course. Have I, you know what I'm saying? But to be the rounded me that I want to be, I want that king standing next to me. That's how I am.
I ain't gotta say nothing. Boom! She lit that whole shit on fire.
Miss Bad and Bougie, what's your sign?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Miss Bad and Bougie, what's your sign? What's your birth sign?
Leo, my birthday is on Sunday.
Okay, she a leader. I can understand why she feel that way, John.
Yes. Happy birthday. You coming on the 18th.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I'm coming up. Sunday is my birthday, the 19th.
Hey, listen. On your birthday, don't be too impulsive.
Don't be doing what?
Don't be too impulsive.
No, I'm not. My birthday is already planned. I plan to be, it's already in motion.
Okay. Okay. Let me run through this real quick. You ready for me, King?
But real quick, I do want to introduce y'all. This is the first time y'all on the panel together. John Hardy, Miss Kelly, is Astro Enlightenment coach. He's also an author. He has a book coming out soon. And John Hardy, this is, I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna just sum it up like this. Miss Kelly is responsible for all the queens in my chat room. I'm gonna just leave it there. Yeah, go ahead, John.
This is easy. Like her energy just hit me off the back because I'm Aquarius, right? So you're a Leo. You're the opposite sign of me. You're good with your work. Anything that got to do with work and promotion, you're
John, you busting out a reading already?
Yeah, I'm sewing her. Like, you want a challenge? Because she gonna tell you if I'm lying or not. Okay, right? She gonna tell you if I'm real or not. Okay, you with me, Queen? Hello? What you want?
Oops, sorry, I was on mute. I'm here, sweetheart. I'm listening to you.
All right. You private. You don't really got a lot of friends. You probably got one friend. Your friend got money problems.
Oh, that laugh, John. That laugh gotta go, John.
Nah, she's made me laugh because I'm just like, I know her friend got super money problems. Her friends like to use people. Like, her friends use. Yeah, your friend got money issues. But you personally, like, I feel like you close to your mother, close with the family. You got stability in the home. You got some home things coming up that you gotta take care of. You know what I mean? Like revisit things. You got a pet?
Do I have what?
You got a pet?
Do I have what?
A pet, a dog, a little dog.
No, but I was thinking about getting one in the last couple of weeks. I've been really talking about getting one.
You should get one. I can see you with a pet, a little white dog that's on the edge of your bed. So go for it. Go for it. I'm giving you the green light. Go for it.
Okay.
Who you broke up with? You broke up with somebody?
Nah. Well, I've been in my relationship for about 5 years now. But before that, I had to break up with somebody. But I was married before and got a divorce. Now I'm remarried.
Yeah, 5 years ago you broke up with somebody, and that was a good dude. That was a good dude.
Yeah, he is. Yes, we're still really good friends.
Yeah, he always try to contact you sometimes, and you don't pick up the phone though. You ignore him, but then and then you gotta like, see, the thing about you is right now, like even if you going through something with your husband right now, you feeling like nobody can tell you what to do. That's the thing about Leo, but you feeling restricted. So you almost broke up with him. But like, you got to hold that in, because you got a tendency of like running from things that you don't want to confront, because people trying to control you. That's how you feel, and you don't like to be controlled. So like, especially on the internet, that's good for you. Actor, that's good for you. You know, things like that. A doctor, you can make your own hours. It's just that you don't like you. If you work right now, you got a bobblehead boss. Your boss is stupid, but your boss is dizzy. Damn. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right?
On a lot of things you were right. On some things you were kind of right. Like, for example, I love my boss. Like, he lets me do my thing. He doesn't sweat me. I could go weeks without even seeing him, because he knows I'm gonna get it done. So I love my boss.
Like, he don't know what he's doing. Now, when I say bobblehead, like, he lucky he got you there.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I think you were definitely right about. You were right about my friends. I do definitely keep my circle close. I don't fuck with a lot of bitches. I don't. This is nighttime show. Can I say that low key or no?
Go ahead, girl.
Can I say that, or you want me to clean it up? I don't mess with a lot of
birthday girl. Go ahead, do your thing.
I don't fuck with a lot of bitches. That part you are definitely right about. I keep my circle very close. So yeah, that part was definitely true.
Yeah, you just got one friend. You're the type of person, you don't even like the daytime. You don't like getting up in the morning. But the thing about it is that it's not your boss is like he needs you to run it. Like, he can't get rid of you. Out of all people on the job, he can't get rid of you. Sometimes you can have like negative reactions with the females that be hating on your job. I mean, that's why you kind of keep away from the females on the job. Now, let's get into your diet. Sweet drink.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's talk about that.
Okay, you need to hit the gym. Yo, that girlfriend I told you that got money issues, take her to the gym. She'll definitely expose you to like fun with gym. She's a fun person. She loves crowd.
Okay. There, you right on that. You half right with that, because my best friend, she balls hard. Like, she got probably triple the money in the bank I do, but she is definitely a gym monkey, and she just yesterday made me commit to going to the gym with her 4 days a week.
Wow. You gotta go with her. You gotta go with her. Now, even though she got more money than you, she got money issues. The only reason she got money issues.
No, she got an issue of, and maybe we can discuss this later. She got an issue of wanting to take care of niggas. And that's the exact opposite of me.
Ain't wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no. See, but the thing about it, she got one dude. she broke up with, she back with the dude, and that. But listen, that's irrelevant. We can get back to that. We can get back to that. But the thing about it is that she like, because you don't like the spotlight. She like the spotlight. See what I'm saying?
I like the spotlight, and she don't like the spotlight.
No, you like attention. She like the spotlight. You like attention. You love attention. Like you the type of person that want attention, but you know the type of person that just walk in a crowd of people and won't say nothing because you know you're gonna get attention. You know you're gonna get attention. As soon as you walk in, they're gonna be like, "Who's that? Your girlfriend?" Sometimes she could be hating. Sometimes she be like, "Oh shit, all attention going to her or whatever." But you like attention. She like the spotlight. She like to be in the gym, recording herself. Look, I'm working out today. But go with her to the gym. Go with her to the gym. You got it. You ain't got no choice. You got to go with her to the gym. You know what I mean? That's heavenly divine right there. That's the divine heavenly thing. And then you got to slow down on your sweet drinks too.
You trying to say I'm getting fat?
No, you just drink too much sweet drinks. I don't know if it's coffee or sweet tea or something. You got to slow down on that. Slow down on the sweet drinks. You need more water in your life. Drink some water. Water.
No.
Drink some.
Damn, you know your shit.
Now, real quick. Salute to John. Salute to Bad and Bougie in the building. It's an honor to have them on. I do want to bring this up. We're on Twitter right now, and a female says, "Hey, folks, before you commence with the bashing and response to the clickbait, read the article. She's talking about self-reliance, nothing more." Do you agree, King and Queen, that she's only talking about self-reliance? You got it, Bad.
Well, I didn't see the young lady's the article, but yeah, I'm definitely with women being self-reliant. You never, want to be in a position where you depend on a person, because then there's a lot of other issues that come into play with control and all that kind of stuff. I'm just saying that I like to be a team with someone if I have my choice. Yes, if I have to do it on my own, of course, I'm going to get out here and get these coins on my own. But what I'm saying is, if I have my choice, I'll have my king with me. That's my first choice. Now, if he act a fool and got to go, then yeah, I still want to be able to drive what I drive and live how I live and shop how I shop. Yes, I definitely agree with her on that.
And while I have you here, Bad and Bougie, I want to ask both of you. We use the word king and queen a lot on this channel. I would like to know your definition of a king and your definition of a queen, Bad and Bougie.
Oh, you be coming with a deep question.
I'm just saying, we use that word a lot on this channel, so I want to make sure, we all fall under that category.
Well, to me, this
hold up, Queen. I got you, Queen. I got you.
Let her go. Let her rock.
No, because you might throw her under the bus. Listen.
Let her rock, John. Let her rock. And you got
it. Come back and have another. Go ahead, go for it.
I was just going to say, to me, a king is a leader. I'm very old-fashioned. I'm not the one that want to wear the pants in the household. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want a king that's a visionary. He's a leader. He's like, yeah, baby, we're going to take this and we're going to do this. He's, up early, being an example, getting out there, getting it. So I have no choice but to get out there and get it too. Like you know what I'm saying? So a king to me is a leader, is a powerful person. I would like to feel safe with someone. I like to be able to put my whole trust in that person. And something my grandmother told me, you can't submit to every man. Okay. You only submitting to a man that deserves to be submitted to. And that is a king. So to me, that's what I see as, the qualities of a king. A queen to me is, let's just look at the great, like Cleopatra, just Queen Elizabeth back in the day, off with her head, all that. To me, a queen is a strong woman. She's a leader as well. But again, a king and a queen operate together. So to me, they both have those qualities of being a leader, and being a just having that vision, having that visionary, knowing what to do and how to get there and having a plan. So to me, kings and queens, now that I'm saying it, they really have a lot of the same personality traits.
I ain't even gotta say no more. She nailed it on the head. She nailed it on the head, because a king is a leader, a queen is a supporter. That's it. I'm gonna leave it right there. A queen,
but she's a leader as well. She's a leader as well.
Yeah, no. Every individual. Okay, if you go back to Africa, right? If you go back to Africa, way back in the days, it was the queen was the leader of the females, and the king was the leader of the male. See what I'm saying? So everybody is individually a leader in their own realm. But when the queen come over to the male aspect, okay, this is where you got niggas dropping their pants at. And then when the male come over to the queen aspect, this is where you got female thinking they young ma. So yeah, young MA or whatever her name is. But the aspect of it, like what you said, is deep. Like we all leaders, but you got the, you know what I mean? Because you are masculine infinity. You got masculinity in you. So you can be with somebody that's feminine, like a Taurus. You would be the leader of that home. Shout out, Loki.
Well, shit. I appreciate. What
do you think, Loki? Tell me what your definition.
What do I think? I mean, look, I'm just the moderator. I'm here. I'm trying to soak in this game.
What the person said? What the person said on Twitter that I ain't get to.
Somebody, okay, I'm gonna go back to it.
Yes, Twitter,
okay, yeah. So she said, well, she was just saying self-reliance. She was saying she's talking about self-reliance, nothing more.
All right, so that goes back to what the queen just said. Basically, like we all self-reliance. That don't force you to be by yourself. You know what I mean? If you self-reliant, then you self-reliant. Like I believe every couple. Okay, let me break down marriage to you. Marriage with true love. Marriage with true love is two people that's self-reliant. When you look at the word holy, you know what I mean? That's two people being a whole. So I hear a lot of people saying, this is my other half. No, that's not my other half. I'm not a half. Don't call me a half. I'm a whole, you're a whole, and in God books, that's what makes her holy. You know what I mean? So we both need to be self-reliance in order for each other to pick apart each other's weaknesses. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me ask you a question. So if a woman is with a man and he's the only breadwinner and she's, say, an at-home mom, let's just say, and so she's relying upon him, are you saying she's not a queen?
No, she's not relying on him. She's taking care of the home. You know what I mean? So she's relying on herself to take care of the home while he's the provider, the protector, and everything else. You know what I mean? She's a nurturer. A female's a nurturer. Like if I'm married, I would want to come home to a stable home to be relaxed and be like, damn, baby, it was a hard day. You know what I mean? So if she's doing that, that's her job. That ain't her job. It's to say that's a female's job. But that's just more or less like that give her a title.
You would consider her an equal, though.
Yeah, I gotta consider her equal because I'm not doing that. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not doing that, but I'm just more or less like, you know, I come home to a happy home. And I gotta thank my queen for making sure I got a happy home. I'm out here working if the shoe's on the other foot, vice versa. But by she taking care of hypothetically 7 kids, no kids. I'm just saying, I want to go to the extreme. Kids or no kids. The fact that she cooking, cleaning, and washing, that's a job. You know what I mean? That's a job for her.
Let me ask you a question. Let's get into this a little deeper because I'm asking this because of my history. So what if she ain't cleaning or nothing like that? What if she did?
Leo's a lazy though. Leo's a
okay. Because the reason why I'm asking that because I think I shared with you guys my ex-husband played football, so I didn't. What he was the breadwinner, and I stayed at home sometimes, but sometimes I still worked, but whenever I wanted to. So a lot of men would say, that now you're not an equal because you're staying home. So I just wanted to get your take on, is that being equal? Is that still being equal?
If you stay at home, you're equal. Now the question is, what you doing while you stay home? If you laying in the bed all day waiting for them to come home, then that's not an equal, because equal is like, okay, we both got to do certain things. Even if I'm paying the bills, then I expect you to cook, clean, and wash. Is my laundry done? Is this, you know what I mean? And let's say if you got kids, then you got to take care of that for the kids too. So if you just staying home and every day he come home, you just laying in the bed, puffing on an L or some shit like that. I'm like, hold on, wait.
No, maybe maybe you got a little, maybe you got a little housekeeper. Maybe you got a little nanny. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Does that make you any less?
It's still a part of you outside of him complaining. It's still a part of you that will make, like, within yourself. Like, even if let's say you got a bitch ass nigga, right? Let's say you got a bitch ass nigga, and he don't care what you're doing. You know what I mean? He don't care. He just all he knows is pay the bills.
Bitch ass nigga.
Let me quote that shit. Bitch ass nigga. Let's say you got a bitch ass nigga, right? And he don't care what you're doing. He just know pay the bills, take her shopping, whatever the case may be. Self-reliance come within yourself. Like, what am I doing for myself? Like, what if we get a divorce? Then what am I going? So now he breaded you into 13 years not doing shit with yourself, but taking care of you. Now after 13 years, he divorced you. Now you can't get your hair done. Now you can,
because in the NFL, after 3 years, you get part of his pension.
God damn. It.
No, I'm just joking around, you guys. I'm just playing now. I'm just
not joking. That serious. You know,
I just like to play devil's advocate sometimes.
You gonna play the game? You gotta know the game. You gonna play the game? You gotta know the rules.
That's a good thing.
I'm just joking around. I'm just playing. I like to just do that sometimes, guys. I'm just debating.
The thing about it is that you're not joking, but that don't apply to you, because you're the type of person that if somebody tries to give you money, like for whatever reason in a relationship, you won't take it. You be like, no, I'm good. Like you got a pride.
No.
You got a pride issue. You got a pride issue. Somebody act like they're taking care of you. Yeah, you got that pride issue. I
do have a pride. Let me just explain something to you. I have a pride issue in that I was raised. This is how my grandfather taught me. You don't ask a nigga for nothing. He'll give you what he thinks you deserve. So for me, I don't feel like I have to ask a man for anything. He's supposed to do what he thinks he needs to do. So yeah, I am prideful in the fact that I won't ask.
The problem is that you're the type of person that expects somebody to read your mind. Nobody can read your mind. Like, if you need something, you be like, he should have known. No, he don't know. He don't
feel.
No, you can't feel like that. You gotta express yourself. That's your problem. You gotta express it. You gotta be like, well, babe, I need a new dress, or babe, I need something. You be like, he should have known I want to have sex. I'm not going to ask him first.
But John, let me ask you a question, brother. Sometimes body language speaks louder than verbal language. Is that can that be a situation like that?
Bullshit. Listen,
damn.
Ain't no body language going on. Listen, you gotta speak. Like, a lot of times people think, and we going back to the astro life again. People think that, like, if you were a bitch ass nigga, he can't read your body language. If you were a real nigga, he can read your body language. See what I'm saying? So, like, for instance, my mother taught me, like, if you were a female, for instance, right? You don't gotta ask what the hell she want for Christmas. You've been with her for 12 months, so you should know what she want. She been complaining. She been talking about what she want for 12 goddamn months. So, you know what I mean? If you get into this whole body language shit, then you dealing with her controlling a situation that's uncontrollable, because then she gonna always use a body language as an excuse to, you know, do what she want to do, or want what she want, or whatever the case may be. When the missing factor is communication. It's communication. Babe, you hurt my feeling. Babe, I want to go out to dinner. Babe, and that's a conversation. That's a simple, corny ass conversation. Why I gotta read your mind or your body? We living in a three-dimensional world, mind, body, and spirit, when we could be in a fourth or fifth dimensional world where I could read you. Now I can read you. When we're in the fourth dimension or fifth dimension, I can read you. But now I know what you want. Sometimes females worry about what they want. You know what I mean? It's not what you want. What you wanted is what your mother told you wasn't good for you. Somebody want an athlete, you know. Now I didn't mean to throw this at her, but somebody want a football. I didn't mean to do that. No, this is some serious shit. But I always use the example. Somebody in high school want a football player because he the star of the team. Versus, you know what I mean? This thing could be fucking, you know, he could be hitting all the chicks or whatever, but they still want him. And then somebody could want somebody for the wants doesn't add up to the needs. Now what you need is on the other hand, the side. What you need is like, let's say for her, what she need, because she like a man, a strong man. She likes somebody to tell her, look, sit your ass down for a minute because you're doing too much right now. She really respect that and she love that and she enjoy that. But she got bitch ass niggas around her that scared to tell her that because she intimidate niggas. She intimidate dudes because she is leader and then she got a fire sign and then it's fixed on top of it. So she's stubborn. Nobody can tell her what to do. So when she feel restricted, like people trying to tell her what to do or control her, she snaps. But guess what? She's the controlling party. But she can control things in a good way. I'll give her that. She'll control things in a good way.
Now, I do want to ask y'all this question. It's the last question I'm gonna ask both of you, King and Queen. If you had an opportunity to be face to face with SZA after hearing these comments, you know, what would you say to her to kind of, you know, sway her opinion? Is it possible to sway her opinion? You know, what would you say to her to say, you know what, let me talk to you. You know, I don't think that you understand what you're saying, or, you know, you kind of feel what I'm saying. What would you say to her, John? If you could talk to her face to face.
Yeah, first of all, I wouldn't even like. She's in the house of romance right now, so I'll be telling her, I'll be like, look, what you're going through right now is just a feeling. You know what I mean? It's just a feeling. You know, you got the full moon coming in your fifth house, so that fifth house is romance. So you just feeling like that right now, and I can almost go back to when she started feeling like that. You know what I mean? So she's deep in a relationship. You know what I mean? Uranus is messing a relationship up. It's not messing it up. It's checking it. It's like, yo, listen, Uranus is the planet that's unpredictable. So she's feeling like she confused in a relationship. But I would tell her, like, look, if you focus on yourself, like, I can't even tell her that because what I really want to say is like, yo, you joining this whole feminist movement. And I watched a lot of black females join this feminist movement. I can't talk to her like that. You know, I have to be like, you know, I got to use the stars, like, you know what I mean? Focus on your career because you got good things coming in the career. Things right now, Venus is in her house of secrets. So secrets being revealed or whatever case may be. Obviously. And then outside of liking girls, she's like exposing it. So next month, she might take back her word. I'll just be like, you know, be careful of what you say in public because everybody's business is not your business. I'm gonna put it like that. Everybody's business is not your business.
How would you respond to that, Queen? If you had a chance to sit down and have some girl talk with her, you know, what would you tell her if you had that opportunity to kind of sway her opinion on how she feel?
I wouldn't try to sway her opinion because it sounds like she's happy.
Damn. But even if I'm
serious. Like I believe in live and let live. If this sister is happy, you know, doing it that way, girl, do it that way. Like, because you know, we all have different personalities, and everything that makes one person happy don't make one person happy. She may not need a nigga. She may be perfectly happy. I do. I'm saying, so it's it's good to let everybody just live in their truth. But this is what I wanted to ask both of you guys. So how do you feel when since we talking about king
you kind
and
of
queen
breaking
and
up, Miss
role?
Kelly.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, you
what about
kind of
now?
breaking up a little bit.
Hold
I
on.
want everybody to hear what you got to say.
Okay, so can you hear me better now?
You got it.
Can you hear me better now?
Yep, you good. You coming in loud and clear.
Okay, so I was gonna say what I just said about her is sound like she happy. So I don't have any suggestions for her. Every person, different things make different people happy. But I did ask, we're talking about things and different roles that people play. Like for example, my best friend, she seems to keep finding niggas that need to move in with her.
Don't want you to be great right now.
Every time she gets to that part, it start breaking up.
Bad and Bougie was talking that shit.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go for it.
Can you hear me now?
Talking that shit. YouTube said, "Oh hell no."
So you guys still can't hear me?
Yeah,
it's chopping up real bad. Maybe if you leave and come back.
Yeah, now let it go. Okay,
I'm gonna leave and come back. But
right.
Listen, this is what I wanted to, if you guys can hear this part, I wanted to ask, we talked about king and queen roles. I wanted to ask,
like
what about
R2D2 right now?
Okay, I'm gonna call back. Bye.
Keep that thought. YouTube said, hell no.
She's about to say, no, it ain't YouTube. It's Mercury. It's something stopped her from saying something that she ain't supposed to say because she's about see, she's in the 8th house of emotion. She's in that Scorpio shit. So she got like new opportunities for other people, money, partnership, and all this coming up this weekend. But at the same time, you know what I mean? It could be some intense emotional shit, but like she's looking good on that area. And then she's going back. She probably got a new job or old job or some shit like that. Something to do with her work is affecting her right now in a good way, though. It's in a good way. You know what I mean? But all that was Mercury just saying, listen, don't say this because her Mercury is in her own house. So,
but you know what, John? I got a lot of respect for Bad and Bougie. She seemed like a real boss bitch.
No, here's the thing about her. She's the opposite of my sign. I'm Aquarius. She a Leo. So like she got masculine energy, but at the same time,
right,
like,
Leo.
Yeah, so she's in her own way. She's like the lower half of me, not in the bad way, but she's the lower half of me. Every sign got a higher sign and a lower sign. So she is a boss. She is a leader. She's like the lower half of me, not in the bad way, but you know what I mean? She can't. Lower half of me. Every sign got a higher sign and a lower sign.
You back, Bad and Bougie. You back. But there's an echo. I think you got to turn the video off or down.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, is that better?
It's all good. You straight. Go ahead, John. And then we're gonna let Bad and Bougie go.
What I was saying is that she is a leader. Like she is a boss. I don't want to say it, but fuck it. She's a boss bitch at the end of the day. Like, you know, she's more or less respectfully. A boss. Like, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? If you look at a Leo's ruled by the lion. So she a lioness. Right. So she'll come across, a lot of dudes get intimidated by her because she come across like she's the boss. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. But she definitely got some qualities about her. Like, that's her. That's her.
Yeah, this is Bad and Bougie right here on the screen. Everybody go subscribe to YT All Stars, Bad and Bougie KM. Everybody go hit that subscribe button.
Hit that back button. Hit the back button.
Everybody go subscribe to Astro Enlightenment on YouTube. Now, this is SZA right here. This is SZA. Go ahead, Queen. You got it.
No, I was just gonna ask you guys, since we were talking about roles and we were talking about, you know, a king's role, a queen's role. What do you guys, I want to especially hear John's opinion and yours, low key, on what do you guys think about the woman who's the breadwinner and pays the bills, and the man? Is he still the king?
No, he's still a king. Again, like I said, his ass just need to cook, clean, and wash now. See the role reverse. The role reverse. His ass need to cook, do that laundry, clean, wash, and make sure she come home from a hard day. So again, both parties are leaders. Both parties are kings and queens. It doesn't take the title of king and queen away. You know what I mean? Because we as black people are born a king and queen. Now, if you're a lazy ass queen, that's you. If you're a lazy ass, that's all another ball game. Now, but the title doesn't have nothing to do with the responsibility of a male and female. You know what I mean? So if a female takes on a male role to be the breadwinner, you know what I mean? So like, for instance, if I'm going to work or I'm bringing the bread home or whatever, then, you know, I don't want to come home to no food after 8 hours of work. You know what I mean? I got to fucking cook on top of it. And then I got to cook for you. And well, hold on, laundry ain't done and dishes fucked up or whatever. But you know what I mean? If the shoe's on the other foot, then yeah, dinner's ready. Don't worry about it. Even if I gotta buy it, but dinner's ready. You know what I mean? I got dinner ready for you. I got your bath running, all that other shit, or whatever the case may be. If you busting your ass, I'm cleaning up, or whatever the case may be. Then the roles, and it's a messed up state of mind, but that's facts. The role have to reverse in order to have, you know, duality, polarity in each other to the tracks.
I want to say this. I'm gonna say my opinion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yo, I'm gonna say this, and pardon me. I'm sipping right now. I'm on some Strongbow, some red apple cider. I definitely recommend it. Tastes like Capri Sun. I definitely recommend it. I feel like money fucks up everything when it comes to love. You know what I mean? When it comes to how a man and a female interact with each other. I feel like, you know, if you take money out of it, it would come down to, you know, just pretty much how you treat that person and, you know, how you provide for each other equally. You know what I'm saying? And as far as me, it's like, as far as, you know, a relationship, man, I just wanna, you know, we a team. I just want to do, you know, I want to be there for her in a way, you know, in a special way, and then I want her to be back there for me in a way that nobody else, you know what I'm saying? Nobody else could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to, it's kind of like we fill each other's spaces, like our gaps. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like money like makes that shit so complicated. You know what I'm saying, John? I'm sorry. I feel like that money shit makes the interaction between a male and female so much more complicated than it has to be.
I'm gonna disagree with you on the fact that, like, and like when you hear somebody say money don't mean everything, that's coming from a broke motherfucker. Broke. He broke. He broke. He broke. When there's somebody like money don't mean everything, broke. Female, nigga, broke. Okay, here's the thing about it.
But if you take money out of, hold on, John, hold on. If you take money out of society,
how you gonna pay your rent? How you gonna pay your rent? So let's
man. I'm talking about if you take, but listen, hear me out. If you take money out of society, you still, if you want to be with somebody, you still got to do certain things to have a fully functioning relationship with that person.
Okay, let me put it like this. If you take money out of society, right, and let's say it makes it better. Let's just say it makes it better. Now let's put money back in society. If people got like two relationships got issues with money, and you take money out and they really love each other, and you put money back in the equator, you know what I mean? And they still love each other, it makes the love stronger. Now, I'm gonna give you an example.
Money and love don't mix. That's my opinion.
No.
Money and love don't mix.
Love mixed with everything. See, that's the problem.
Money and love don't mix. I don't care what nobody says. Money and love don't mix.
Look. I got.
Because you don't need money to love somebody.
No, it's
so
not
it can't mix.
It's not that you need money. We talking
marriage.
Marriage. Hold on, I got you, Queen. You got marriage to relationships, right? So let's say this is how I define trust in a relationship, right? You with me? Hey, y'all better grab your pen on this one right here. Get your pen. Okay. This is how I describe trust in a relationship. You got level 1 with two people who's together and they could put their own money, right, in a joint account, or not even a joint, technically. The joint is both names on it, but let's just say a joint account. And both of their money going in one checking and one savings. Bills is paid, and then whatever's left over, they do what they want to do. Okay. Now, that right there is trust, and that's true love in a relationship or marriage. Okay. And both parties is taking their checks and they having a deposit in that one account. Now, that's rare to find. You know what I mean? Now, I met somebody who been with his wife for 20 years. And he said, you know what he said to me? And he said, me and my wife only had one bank account. See? That's trust in that relationship. Now, the second level of that is you got a joint account. Both of y'all got a separate account. Still love, but it's some trust issues in that relationship. You know what I mean? Because y'all both putting money in the same account, taking care of the bills, but he might be off gambling. She might be off shopping too much when they both can invest in each other with the extra money they got. Now, the third one is two people together and she got her account, he got his account, and nobody got a joint account. So the moral of the point is money is a nice mean to recognize who to trust. If most people saying they don't trust females with money, then they got a problem with money or females. Hold that.
Yeah, but you can also, if you hang around somebody long enough, you can judge their actions on how to trust them, John.
No, but the fact of the matter, if you think in long-term relationship and you be like, okay, how long it's going to take you to think to trust a female with money? Like, I grew up.
I don't subscribe to that. A chick or a nigga could be awful with money, but they can still love you to death. They can still take a bullet for you. I don't subscribe to that.
I grew up like, look. I grew up leaving like 1,600 or 2,300 with a female like, babe, hold this for me. You know why? Because they ain't trusting niggas around with me. But then I grew up time leaving that same amount of money around guys. So the way you say you don't trust females with money in relationships is the same issues you can have with the same niggas you running with. So now it becomes a trust issue. Remember, I just broke down the 3 cycles of trust because it got to do with money. So if you can't trust nobody with money, it don't got nothing to do with the female. You don't trust nobody with money. And you personally, being a Taurus, you don't trust nobody with money.
How you felt? Now, let me say this. I'm going to go to Bad and Bougie. What I'm saying is when I say love and money doesn't mix, what I'm saying is when you love somebody, you love them, you know, out of how you feel for them. Money can't make you, in my opinion, real love, money can't make you love somebody. That's my opinion. I feel like money has nothing to do with how you feel on the inside of your soul, how your soul connects with another human being's soul. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So when I say love and money don't mix, that's what I'm saying. I could never love a chick because she got racks. You know what I'm saying? I would never want a chick to love me because I'm getting money. That's how I know.
But that makes sense. That makes sense. Now it goes back to the, you know, kings and queens earning their own money. You know what I mean? So we get back to level 2 now. So if I got a queen that's making 40 racks and I'm making 30 racks and we both putting a certain amount in a joint account, that create trust. That create trust. See what I'm saying? Like
that's not real. That's not. How is that real trust though?
It is real trust because we both put in a certain amount.
Yo.
Let me put it like this. You know why I don't want
hold on. John, how is that real trust when you talk about trust in regards to money, but the money in your bank account isn't backed by shit in this country? So what are you saying? So what are you? The money itself isn't even backed by genuine, gold. So it's like the money itself doesn't mean shit. So how are you telling me that the money is actually it represents trust when the money itself isn't even, it's useless? I think that's some real shit right there.
Now the thing about it is like, you know what I always tell people about money, and like for instance, I used to be on my Facebook. And I'll be like, black people who complain about being poor, you know how you fix it? Become rich yourself. So if you got a issue with money and love, make more money and it'll bring you better love. It'll bring, like a poor person might use a female to get money.
Man, that should sound temporary as hell.
No, it's temporary. a poor person who's looking for a female to come up, or a poor person who looking to spend money on a dude, he's in a third level lifestyle. He's in the 3D astro lifestyle. But if he's focused on himself, and I tell this to a lot of clients of mine, I'm like, if you focus on yourself, then like it's one female, right? She a Libra, right? And then I'm under the bus. She a Libra. So she know the dude that's an Aries gonna come back to her for money. So she know her life is fucked up. See what I'm saying? She know this Aries nigga's gonna come back and use her ass. And she was like, please beg me. Tell me he gonna come back. I said, he is coming back, but he's not coming back to be with you. He's coming back to use you for money. And then she was like, oh, well, I just want to make sure he's coming back. And I was like, did you understand what I said? See, these are people creating that aspect of taking care of these bitch ass niggas to do A, B, C, D, F, G, or even, you know what I mean, vice versa. You know, niggas could be using females. But the more of the point is, if you're a king, then you focus on your own self and your own, and then you know the more you focus on like a female. I tell a lot of females, if you love yourself, you can see the snakes in the grass, because money will not be an issue. Listen, I got money, I pay my bills. Are you on the same level with me? No. Then I'm not fucking with you. But females will fuck with those niggas that's not on the same level with them. Niggas will still fuck with those females that's not. And it's like you said, it's deeper than money, because they get into the conscious mind. I don't care about money. Can we talk after sex? Do I gotta put your ass? Do I gotta put your ass out after sex? Do I gotta put you out? You see what I'm saying? So
the realest question.
Do I gotta put you out after sex? Like after sex, can we have a conversation?
Hold on. We gotta go to Bad and Bougie real quick, John. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, yeah, bring in.
But I do want to ask Miss Bad and Bougie a question. Yo, John, I'm gonna be dead. If I came out with an album, that would be the name of my album. Can we talk after sex? But I do want to ask Miss Bad and Bougie. Q Dawson asked a great fucking question in the chat. He said, what type of love do you want? I want to ask you, Miss Bad and Bougie, what type of love do you want? Could you see yourself, if you were really in love with somebody, could you see yourself on Monday being, rich and set financially free with the nigga you in love with, and on Tuesday being completely homeless and still happy with the nigga you with? Or am I tripping? What kind of love do you want? What was that? I didn't hear you.
No, but just to tell you a little bit about myself, like I married my high school sweetheart. We ate ramen noodles together in college. We were broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? Facts. And then just so happened the Lord blessed us that he goes to the NFL. So yes, I will be with a nigga that's broke if we got love like that. And then because I've lived that and I've done that. Now, years later, at the point I'm at now, no, I will not fuck with a broke nigga, period. Because I'm past that point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
that I had with him was true love. We was
Right.
together since high school. So that's a little different. But you know, at this point, nigga, you got to have something going on for yourself. Or you just, it's not that I wouldn't fuck with you because you're broke. It's just that I wouldn't be, where would I meet you? I wouldn't go nowhere where broke niggas are. So how would we even hook up?
God damn.
You know what's
No,
deep,
I'm just
you know,
trying
you
to
know,
be
you know,
real. Like, how would we meet?
Yeah.
I don't know. Where would we meet at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? How would that happen? And then what will we do? Where are we gonna go? How are we gonna
Right.
like? I can't see how at this point I could. I don't even see where I'm just serious. Like, I don't. I feel like at this point in my life, if you don't have nothing going on for yourself, I'm really not interested. That's just how I am at this point.
and
And I
she
know
makes
it may
sense.
sound
She
fucked
makes sense.
up. I know
No,
it
no,
may
no, no, no,
sound
no. That don't sound
whatever.
fucked up. That don't sound fucked up. That's perfect because you went through experience, and then you know what I mean. Outside of that, you talking from experience. Like, why would I put myself in that position again? You know what I mean? So it's
No,
good.
this is what I'm saying. How would we date? Because I mean, what the fuck we gonna do? Go to the park? Like, I don't do that kind of stuff. So like, how would we even get to know each other if you're broke? Like,
Right,
I
right.
mean,
That's
Y'all
what I'm saying.
can't go to Popeyes and chop it up, you know, get you some black and ranch with the chicken strips, nothing with you know what I'm saying?
But I understand
no,
what you
okay, so
said.
low
It's
key,
not.
let
It's
me
not
ask a
money.
question.
Let it
Let me
rock,
ask a
kid.
question into the chat too. This is a good question because me and my girls was talking about this on my
Love
channel.
that chicken from Popeyes.
No, me and my girls was talking about this on my channel. Keys to Win. If she's still in here, she probably remembers. I was talking about, would you go Dutch on a date with a nigga?
What that mean?
And I'm like,
I mean, go half and
why
half.
the fuck would I do that? If I'm just gonna pay for my own meal, I'll go out with my girls. Like, I'm not going out with no nigga and pay for my own food. What the fuck? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I feel like us as women, we need to have standards. Like, yes, if you're you know, younger, y'all
Let me
still in
ask you a
college or
question.
whatever, yeah, I can see it maybe a little bit. But my thing is, even if you're in college, like you said, low key, then you just take her to a place you can afford, like Popeyes, okay? But what I'm saying is,
I wasn't
would
saying
I?
me, I was just saying in general.
No. I know you were just giving an example. I'm
I'm at
saying,
Fridays.
right. Well, what? No, I'm just saying. I'm just
Fridays
giving an
is cheap.
example. Like, why on earth, if you call yourself wanting to date me, right? And then you say,
Talk about it.
let's go out, but we gonna go Dutch. Nah,
Okay.
nigga, then I don't want to go. I could go with my girls and we all could pay. Even me and my girls don't do that. We'd be like, okay, I got the check tonight. Okay, you got the check. Okay, you had it last time.
But
I got
but
it.
but bad and bougie. What if I bring an energy? What if I bring an aura that your girlfriends just don't possess?
I just don't feel like, as women, if a guy asks us out on a date, then he needs to fucking pay.
Mm. John, where you at with
Just
that?
like I feel like, if you ask a dude out on a date, then you should be willing to pay.
But real quick, you
So
know
if
what?
you asking me out to date me, like, okay, this is something that I know single people like to do. Like, okay, I want to date you. Let's meet at Starbucks, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
God damn.
You want me to spray my Tom Ford cologne? You know what I'm saying? To go to fucking Starbucks? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna wear, then if that's the case, I'm not finna put on makeup. I'm about to put on some sweats, my hair in a ponytail, and I'm just not meeting you at Starbucks. When you wanna, take me out, then you take me out. But meeting at Starbucks, that's just not finna happen.
Now I do want to say this. D Foxy in the chat, salute to you, Queen. She says she was speaking on the type of love that she wants. She says a love that we will go to the highest realm, loving each other. You go hard for me, and I'll match that. I'll match that to top you. And it just goes on and
That's
on from
right.
there, stacking, topping each other until we can't go no higher.
That's
Oh
bomb.
shit.
That's right,
Bars.
sis.
Bars. Yo,
Bars.
John, I was about to say
That's
that.
bomb.
Bars.
Now she talking
That's
that
what
shit.
I'm talking about.
So you just saying pretty much you keep topping each other, you keep leveling
and
up.
that's what I was saying earlier, dude.
Right.
Yo, that's what I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? If you focus on your own money, I focus on my own money, and we both like a Jamaican girl told me one time that, you know what I mean, she helped her husband become a doctor. And then when he became a doctor, he helped her get her own shoe store. And then when he got her own shoe store, they both open up, and you know, one hand washes the other. That's what life is about, helping each other, whatever the case may be. But the aspect of all of it is nobody should depend on nobody. This is the problem with the world today. Started from the 90s. Everybody depending on everybody. I don't. Why you even worrying about money in the? Most people worry about money in the relationship when they should be worrying about taking care of their own self. So, like for instance, if your girl need money, your son need money, your mother need money, and you ain't got no money to get to work, you can't be like, I'm doing it for my family. No, you need money to get to work or whatever. You need money to reinvest in products if you got your own business or store. You need money for that. See, white people don't think like that. White people like, hold up, wait up. You know, we trying to get more products, so we can't. Black people just be like, you know, they be like, oh, I got to take care of my girl. My girl need this. My girl, nah, what the fuck? Hold up, wait. You don't got no money. You know what I mean? So we, and they're not even black and white. We got to focus on our own self. We all like, if you're in a relationship with somebody depending on you, now we getting back to stocks and bonds. If it's in a good investment, I look at relationship like if it's a good investment, then cool. Then you know that you're gonna get the interest back, and you know she's gonna help you out, and then you're gonna help out. But if you turn around and sit up there, and we dealing with people who equating money into a relationship. The minute you equate money into a relationship, you lost. So I don't even blame the queen to being like, listen, you want me to go to Starbucks? I'm done. Let's go on a date. Oh, you talking about a date? We're not talking about a meetup. Those were meetups you have meetups in Starbucks. Like, yo, I want you to meet me at Starbucks because I got a couple of people coming there, and I want to showcase my products or whatever the case may be. But you talking about a date? You talking about a date? Listen, I got two things for the dates. Either you go somewhere, and like she said, a real nigga gonna pay for it. But if a female asks, a female gonna pay for it. Outside of that, there's a park. Now, this don't have nothing to do with money. We're going to go to the park. We're going to go to the zoo. I want to be around nature. See, that's why I take, and I don't intentionally do it. I love the park. I love the zoo. I love outside. You know, I love nature. So I need to meet somebody in my area that says, you know, I'll be like, okay, you want to go on a date? All right, cool. It's this park over here. I want to go on a walk on a treadmill or whatever. I want to go for a walk in nature, like that picture you showing. You see that picture?
You need to take like that.
That part. Yeah. Let's go to the park. We're gonna go out there. We're gonna light some candles. We're gonna say some prayers. We're gonna have some fun or whatever the case may be. But you know, I know you really want to go for some drinks and all. Okay, cool. We got all that. No TGI Friday. No, we're going to the real shit. You know?
Yeah. Listen, man.
We're gonna
they got endless apps at Fridays, man. I can't hate on that. You can
we shooting in Vegas. And then, you know what I mean, what says in Vegas stays in Vegas. We're gonna shoot out there. But that picture right there, to me, it's like you don't see money in that. You just see like nature. You see fun. You see like happiness. You see internal happiness. But if you want the external happiness of who's spending money, and this is because this whole thing started like money shouldn't be in a relationship. Money shouldn't be. But if you worrying about a female telling you she want to go over here and she want to do this, then you are dealing with the wrong females.
Now, Q Dawson, you know, Q been rocking with me for a long time. Shout out to Q Dawson in the chat. He has a question for you, King. He has a question for you, Queen. He's a youngin'. Mind you, Q Dawson is a youngin', but he tunes in. You know, he's a great supporter. He's asking you guys, what is the definition of love? You got it, Bad and Bougie.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's. I saw the sister write an answer in the chat, and I thought she hit it on the nail. She just said, "I don't think you can really explain exactly what love is. You just know it when you feel it and you have it." That's I kind of think she hit the nail on the head. That's kind of how I feel. Like, love is different for different people. You can come in. Yeah, Victoria, what is love to you? What is love to you?
I made the wrong copy of the key. What that mean?
I was asking you a question. I'm on lie.
Okay, so love to me is.
She got to come closer to the microphone.
I say, running me the dough.
This is my daughter.
And plug your little ears, mommy.
What?
Rocking my world.
Okay, see, yeah, bye. Okay, she's crazy. She's like me times 10. She said, low key, she said you the peace and love channel. I think that I just think that love is different for different people, everybody, I don't know. I just feel like it's finding that soulmate, that person that you're just comfortable with, that person that you just, it's hard to explain, but you know it when you feel it. That's how I feel.
I say true love is when two people are committed to each other 100%. I also say love is equality. When you can balance the feminine and the masculinity in a relationship, whereas you respect her for being her feminine and she respect you for her masculinity. And last but not least, it's like she said, I believe it's like, I'm not gonna say a soulmate because there's 3 different levels of that. So I'm gonna say a soul connection. You got a twin flame, which is deeper than the soulmate. Then you got a soulmate, and then you got a soul connection. So somebody you can connect to. When they say opposite attracts, I don't believe that. You know what I mean? If y'all both like the same music, y'all like the same TV shows, y'all like doing the same things, to me, that's a soul connection. So I believe like when you got a strong commitment to each other, that's true love. Like, what I mean? I'm committed to this person. I'm committed, like outside of my mother. And I'm like when I was in my younger days, I was a mama's boy. So outside of my mother, you know what I mean? Outside of my brother, sister, and whatever the kid, outside of my own kids, that's true love. When you make a commitment to somebody, because they're gonna be there to help you take care of all of that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you made some really good points. What do you think, low-key?
Oh man, I'm just the moderator.
She gonna be the new moderator because she always throw questions back on you. I like that.
Shit. My definition of true love. Listen, I don't even know if I've ever been in like true like love as far as everything all in one in this entire situation, as far as financially and emotionally at the same time. Like, it's a lot. But if I mean,
let me ask you this. Let me ask the chat this. What? Okay, say you in love with somebody, right?
Right.
And say, I don't know, some catastrophic accident happens and y'all can't,
the nigga turns into a vegetable. Go ahead.
Or the woman.
Or the woman.
Does
she
that
built
love
like a
still conquer over, and you just, because they can't, you know what I'm saying, you just give up sex? Or I hear my daughter in the background talking about or is that, I mean, because to me, true love is if my man gets in a car accident and can't do it, I'm still not gonna have, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna be true to that. What do y'all think about?
Now hold on, Bad and Bougie. Now, real quick, Bad and Bougie. So you said if your man wasn't, I don't even like to say shit like this, but we'll just say if the person, your significant other, was in a situation where they really couldn't function normally anymore, you will hold them down.
Right. Yes. Because to me, that's true love and commitment.
You know what I was going to say? I was going to say, like, I always use, it's weird she's saying it. That's my opposite. She's my twin flame. But check this out. I always say the opposite. I always be like, okay, what if you're in a relationship, right? You get into a car accident and your daughter's not in the room, right? Your daughter's in the room?
She left.
All right. Your dick get cut off. Now, is she gonna stay with you? Is she gonna stay with you? If she don't stay with you, she don't love you. She never loved you. Now you gotta go back to figure out why she was with you. You know what I mean? Or you catch cancer, or you get both of your legs chopped the fuck off. You know what I mean? Is she gonna carry you to the hospital every time you need to go? See, now we talking about real love. It don't got nothing to do with money. This don't got nothing to do with money. It's like, listen, I'm gonna. You got some real.
No, D Foxy. God damn. I'm sorry, John. Go ahead.
What they said, I didn't look at
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean? If you fucked up in that area, then you're gonna find out what true love is.
Oh, I see face writing.
No, that's some deep shit. That's a lesson right there. You know what I mean?
You know that the crazy thing about that you both say that is you would have to literally throw all your, like, as far as being selfish, you would have to throw that out the entire window. And a lot of people on this planet, they can't. A lot of people couldn't throw, you know, that trait away. They couldn't do it.
Because I'm not and not in defense or, you know what I mean, bad or bougie or whatever. That's DNA. Even if she ain't want to do that, she gonna do that. Even if I ain't want to do that, I ain't gonna do that. Even if we don't like the person, but we love the person, we've been married to the person, whatever, we still gonna do that, because once something like that happened to the person, it's a sense in us to make it be like, I can't abandon this person now. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people don't think like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this nigga, this female, you know, she can't have sex anymore, so now I'm turned off. You know what I mean? The average person might go cheat, most likely will, but even outside of cheating, they still going to have that loyalty to that person. See, it's a sense of honoring the way you love your family. It's a sense of, like, you know, it's almost like a sense of when somebody break up, they still together because, you know, they still going to eat. A dude break up with his wife, but he's still meeting up with her. He's still going to buy her coffee. He's still helping her with he's still helping her with the bills and all that. You know what I mean? So it's deep. It's deep. This is where the money gets thrown out the window, because, you know what I mean, if you got a wife and then all of a sudden her legs get cut off, you're not gonna leave her.
Well, she can still do it with her legs cut off.
Oh shit.
See, she taking me there. She taking me there because she could. But the moment of point. Let's just say her half a body got cut off. Her half a body got cut off. The half of her body. But the reality of the point is that, you know what I mean, just because somebody is in a certain position, you know, you can't. That's where true love come in. Like, even if they broke, like, they ain't got no money, they was making money, and now they broke. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to leave nobody because they broke. You know, I might help them get rich and leave them after they get rich.
Damn, John. Now I'm gonna say this.
So let me ask you a question: if you truly love somebody, John, and they cheat, are you still gonna be with them?
I forgive them 10 times over. I forgive them. I forgive you.
So she could screw 10 people and you gonna still forgive her?
Well, it depends. The time lapse of that 10 people. If it's 10 people, it's not gonna be 10 years. But if you screw 10 people in 1 month or 2 months or whatever the case may be, and then, you know what I mean, we got to sit down or whatever. Yeah, I forgive you. I mean,
wow.
Yeah, okay. I forgive you. Like, why? Now we got to get into why. Like, you know, if I found out she screwed 10 niggas, be like, hold up, babe, stop, listen. Because the thing about it, now we get into love is deeper than sex and money now. So now you get into, you know what I mean? Love is deeper than sex and money. Somebody get their legs chopped off or whatever the case may be. We get into that aspect. So if I'm married to somebody,
stop saying if they legs get cut off, because you could just prop them up and just go.
But the fact that I'm making it, you know what I mean? If it is deeper than sex and money,
that's funny as shit.
We going deeper than sex and money now. Like, see, the thing about forgiving is what break relationships up, because sometimes forgiving can make a person don't want to do that no more. their soul. Even if you break up with them after that, they know not to cheat no more, whoever they with after that. So it's deeper than my own gratification or satisfaction. You know what I mean?
Fact.
It's like I taught her something that she's going to live by. But if she do it again, now we're looking at a whole nother ball game. So if you cheated with like 3, 4, 5, 6 niggas, I'm not going to look at you like I might put on a condom. I'm not going down. It's a lot of things I'm not going to do. We're not kissing. You got to fix all that. But
you not kissing?
Yeah, you got to fix. No, I'm not kissing. I don't know where you live. No. I'll make you breakfast. But we not. You get breakfast. But we not.
It's always to me amazing to me how people will kiss us. I mean, screw a slut but won't kiss them. That's funny to me.
There's a difference. If you got a condom, then you can't catch nothing. I'm not putting my lips on. Y'all know where your lips are. Like, see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I'm talking deeper than that. I'm talking like my wife. Like, she get caught cheating. All that rule change. Now we go back to like we just met until I know you're not out there doing what you was doing before. See what I'm saying? Because I don't know. You know, you wake up with a bump on your lip and all jokes aside, but you know what I mean? It's just certain rules, you know what I mean? Just like people don't understand how to forgive somebody for cheating. They cheated 1 time, 2 times.
It's hard, man. It's hard. You know, you see that shit in your head. You don't want to see that in your head.
More than men.
But you got to take it out of your head, though. You got to look at it like,
you can't take a something like that out of your head, man. You just got to take that L.
What you live with is what you put in your head. So if she get caught, look, you got a choice. If she get caught cheating, you got a choice to live with that in your head, or you got a choice of being proud of forgiving her. They're forgiving, dog. If you forgive, and I think about how many people you forgave that stole from you. Think about how many people that did probably worse than that. Most black people do not forgive people for cheating. You know why? That's why they single. That's why they single.
It's hard to get that out your head. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say I've been cheated on before, but it's just like, it's at the end of the day, if you in a relationship with somebody and you like, you know what, I trust you, I'm gonna open up to you, and then they do some shit like that, it's a hard vision. I don't care what nobody say, you can't get that vision out of your head. Every time that vision comes to you, you just gotta eat that L. That's it. That's it.
It's not easy, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. The reason why I say this, based on experience, you know what I mean? I had somebody cheated on me before, and then you know what I mean? Maybe I'm different. Like, I had somebody cheated on me before, and I was just like, you know what I mean? Listen, like, I got people calling me, telling me you out there with dudes. So until I find out, and then once I found out, you know what I mean? Now it's a choice to make. See what I'm saying? Now you get to a point to be like, you know what I mean? Most people just be like, niggas is feminine now. They just be like, oh, fuck that. I'm cutting her off, or I'm going to cheat back on her. A real man going to be like, try to help her. Like, yo, you know what you're doing out there. You doing that to yourself. See, here's the thing I always say. I
don't know any nigga that would take time out to try to help a chick that's cheating on him. I'm sorry, Ty.
It's not helping them. It's helping yourself. When a female cheat on you, she don't cheat on you. She cheat on herself. You know how many niggas would never be smart enough to leave a female that cheat on them? They'll stay with them. And then they get cheated on 3, 4, 5 times and then end up in jail because the 3rd time they want to put their hands on her because she cheated for the 3rd time. You leave her the 1st time. That's it. You leave. You know what I mean? And then after 2, 3 weeks, 2 months, you have a conversation with her like, babe, look, I want to know if you this nigga because you love them.
You could be like, babe, look, you got to stop sucking other niggas' dicks.
Don't put your lips on me, though. Don't put your lips on.
But you know what? On the way out, I do want to ask you a question, Queen. I want to ask you a question, King. And we're going to go into a little, it's going to get a little serious for a second, but I do want to ask both of you. I know that Bad and Bougie, you have a daughter, correct?
Yes.
John, do you have any children?
Yeah, I got a son and a daughter.
Got you. Okay, so knowing that, my question is, as a queen and as a king, how do you, and you know, this is advice for me too, because I don't have any kids yet, but my question is, how do you instill You know, how do you make your child, you know, how do you influence your child so that they become a queen or a king as yourself? How do you, you know, guide them and maneuver them through this whole crazy ass world so that they can be on your level? One day they can share your mentality. Go ahead, Bad and Bougie.
Well, first of all, I want my daughter to be reach higher heights than me. But I think the biggest thing is to be an example.
And I think
Like,
you just gotta put your volume up a little bit more, Bad and Bougie,
oh, okay,
if you
sorry.
can.
I said for me, can you hear me better now?
You got it.
Okay, I was gonna say for me, I think I just have to be an example. Like ever since my daughter's little, I noticed that whatever I do, she thinks is cool to do. So if I'm out there acting reckless, if I'm not handling my business, if I'm not out here, she's not seeing me be a businesswoman or trying to do for myself, then she's gonna think whatever I do, especially with girls and daughters or boys and sons. Usually they idolize whatever you do. You know, like people say, "Oh my gosh, she talks like you, she walks like you, you know what I'm saying?" So I feel like the best thing we could do to teach our kids is just be an example every day. How you live, then what they see you do is what they going you know what they're gonna do. It's just emulation. That's just like you see a lot of, let's just say example, football players, kids going to football, or a lot of actors, kids go to be actors, a lot of models, you know what I'm saying, because that's what they grew up seeing. So if you have good self-esteem, your child's gonna have good self-esteem. If you about getting your coins, your child is gonna get your I'm a realtor. From the time my daughter was like 13 years old, I taught her, get on the computer, look up these houses for me. This person's looking for a 3-bedroom. Go through here, find 3 bedrooms, send me like 20 so I can pick through them for my client. Now my daughter, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you teach them, whatever example you show for them, that's what they're going to emulate.
She spoke for me. I ain't gotta say nothing. She nailed it.
But if you walking around in house shoes and pajamas going to the liquor store at noon, that's what the hell your kids going to do, and don't be surprised.
She nailed it. You nailed it, Queen. You nailed it. It's basically your kids will become what you are. I always say that. Your kids become what you are. So if if you're a violent person, not because your kids is violent, but if they see you doing violent stuff, they're gonna become violent. If
and
you
just like if you a
disrespectful,
hood rat and you bring in niggas into your home, and your child and seen 5 niggas come over in the last 5 months, then don't be surprised when your daughter does the same thing.
yeah, that's my favorite line. I always say that. I always say that. I always like if you bring in a whole bunch of niggas in your motherfucking crib, and one time I'm giving you a story, right? One time I met this female, and I literally told her, I said, I do not. She had like a son and a daughter, and I said, I do not want to meet your kids, you know, and I was specific, you know. I literally gave a corny, and she thought I was too detailed. I said, if I would meet your kids, literally let me meet them outside first, and then let me meet them again the second time in the living room, you know. So if they ever see me in the bedroom, because I'm in Delaware, so like these Delaware, they crazy, like they just be like 50 niggas in it. I ain't gonna say Delaware, but like in town females, they be like 50 niggas in their crib, and I don't like that because I'm like overprotective with kids. So it was a time where, you know, I met this female with like 2-3 weeks, a little longer than that, probably 2-3 months, and I literally told her like a lot of times, you know, and then I was, you know, I came by her house to see her. It was like 2 a.m, and we was in the bed and everything, and
Always, man.
she went downstairs to literally like bring her daughter up, and I'm just like, why would you bring your daughter up? I'm in the bed, like I'm under the covers. She was like, oh no, I just want her to say hi to you. I was like, hold up. So now in my mind, I'm thinking like, how many fucking niggas you brought in this crib to try to play daddy with your kids or whatever? So I was like, yo, I told you I don't, you know. it kind of got a little loud. I didn't get loud. She got loud, and then she starts playing that reverse shit like, oh, you yelling in my house or whatever the case may be or whatever. But the more of the point is, you know, and I told her, I said, listen, I told you clear as day, I do not want to meet none of your kids because it's a thing about with me, kids and pets. You know what I mean? That they can get attracted to me. So I'm trying not to hold that attachment just in case if things don't work out. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to be like, oh, mommy, where's Derek at? You know, at that time, my name was Derek. Where's Derek at, mommy? I ain't see Derek. He's the nicest person or whatever that you've been with. But the more of the point is, like, it's a way to introduce a person. You know what I mean? It's a way to introduce a person to your life, to your life. You know, to the friends. Even if you say friends or boyfriend, same shit. It's a way to introduce that. So I kind of agree with that. Like,
let me hop up in the chat real quick, John. D Foxy says, teach them what you know, push them and support them, then pray to the gods they make the right decisions in their adult life. Oh shit. I want to welcome Always Rain into the chat. Shout you out, Queen. D Foxy says it's definitely important how you meet the children if you get to meet them because everyone doesn't need to meet them. But yeah, I do want to say, Always Rain says, my bad, I just woke up. I had to take some migraine medicine. So everybody's sending some love to Always Raining. I guess he's under the weather. But I do want to say this. I genuinely appreciate your time, Miss Bad and Bougie. I appreciate your time. You know, big bro John Hardy. How y'all feel about this chat? Did you feel like we had a productive chat tonight? Do you feel like we spreaded some enlightenment?
Bad and Bougie.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And I wanted to just say this on what he said real quick. I always tell people, I actually got in an argument with a girl on my channel about this. Every man don't need to meet your kids. Just because you date somebody, you do not have to take them home. And you do not need to be letting men meet your kids. It's just not a good look. I mean, because if you bringing all these men around your sons, then you teaching them just to be screwing hoes. And if you bring all, and then if it's in front of your daughter, she gonna think it's okay. So I just feel like if you dating somebody, go ahead and meet them at Starbucks, I guess. But don't bring them home unless it's, you know, it's not a good look. Just don't bring every nigga home. Don't be so thirsty to bring him home. Go to his house. See what the fuck is going over there. Make sure there ain't no girls' panties over there. Make sure, you know, just go to his house. You ain't got to bring him home.
Hey, Bad and Bougie. Bad and Bougie. I got a promo discount card at Starbucks. You trying to slide? You get a free drink.
John said, I got 1,500 points on this Starbucks bonus card. What the?
I only got 955. 955.
That I've been saving these points for 9 months.
I had a lot of fun with you guys, as I always do. Real positive. I love it.
Let me just say something about Starbucks too. Let me get Starbucks out the way.
Okay.
Don't drink Starbucks. Don't drink coffee. If you want to drink some alkaline water in the morning, go for a walk. You don't need no coffee. Don't drink the coffee. If you're gonna drink coffee, don't put that milk or sugar. That sugar got like something that makes meth with it in it, and then the milk. Cows don't even drink milk, so all that sweeteners crap. If you're gonna drink it all black, no cream, none of that, no white people shit in there. Shout out to white people shit. Yeah, white people shit. They got the sugar, they got the cream. The cream is cow pus, cow milk, cow pus, and then that sugar got it's in ingredients. I forgot what the ingredients. It's ingredients in it and the sugar that's actually make meth. It's one of the 3 ingredients to meth. So if you're gonna drink coffee, drink it just all black. Don't worry about it. And it helps you, you know, with your bowel system, going to the bathroom in the morning and all that. As soon as you put the milk in there, then you can't go to the bathroom. So
No, I did want to salute John. That's some real shit. But I did want to ask Bad and Bougie a final question. I wanted to know, Queen, you ever thought about doing motivational speaking? You got me over here, trying to get my money right.
You know what? I honestly, I don't know if I ever thought about it as motivational speaking, but I do like to
Edges is looking right,
talk to
Bad
the
and Bougie.
women about, you know what I'm saying, about us just taking back like some of the ways of just demanding more for ourselves. I see a lot of women out here settling for less, and I don't like it because, like we said earlier, we are queens. And I think what happens is because there's like, see, I don't want to say this in a negative way, but because there's a lot of sluts and hoes doing all this foulness.
Say that. Say
Booyaka, booyaka.
I know this ain't exactly motivational speaking, but I just feel like we need to level up and demand our respect and our treatment of what we deserve, and we don't need to be ashamed of it, and we don't need to feel bad about it, and we need to demand the best for ourselves, because if we don't do it, who will? So I don't know if that's necessarily motivational speaking, but yeah, I really like, I love just, chatting it up and just talking about these kind of subjects, because we all have different experiences, and I think we could all draw off each other's experiences. But yeah, I feel like sometimes the little, but I said it, but that's it. But yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, I asked that because I could definitely see it. You got a strong following. Every time you go live, you got all your queens up in the chat. It's lit in there. I'm not gonna lie, it's lit.
We be going in, and we have a lot of differences of opinion. We're all different ages, but we like fucks with each other like that.
I don't see that name Bad and Bougie up in here.
You said what?
I don't see your name Bad and Bougie up in here. What's this is on the name?
In the chat, I'm Bad and Bougie. I just signed on as Currency Cartel because I have a couple of different channels. Just to let you guys know, so the Currency Cartel channel, that's more about women empowerment. So what I do as a consultant I've been doing helping people start nonprofits and businesses since 1997. So what I do is I decided that I wanted to dedicate myself to helping women start businesses. So the Currency Cartel channel is really just about like, okay, so I have women that actually call me and say, hey, I'm helping a couple of different YouTubers start nonprofits right now. I've already had launch two nonprofits successfully, and then I help them find grants and things like that to get money. So that's what Currency Cartel is about. I'm not messy on there. I'm usually doing things to like help empower women, whether it be
you not messy on there,
resume, helping you find funds for college, helping you do this or that. Bad and Bougie is the shit talking that I'm doing right now. That's the difference.
Preach.
I was about to say you're not bad on there. You bad on Bad and Bougie.
No, I'm not bad on there, because usually if I come on there, I'm like I had one show where I strictly just went through the whole nonprofit thing of how to apply, and we just went through it line by line, and so that people could do it on their own, because a lot of people think you have to have thousands of dollars and you really don't. So I do stuff like that on there, or effective resume writing, or just I try to just meet people where usually I let people suggest to me what they want to see, and then I try to research it, and then I try to bring something to it. So that channel, I don't go on that often, because usually whatever I'm doing, I got to do a lot of research for. I like to come correct. Bad and Bougie is just me and my bitches talking shit. Like we just,
get them.
Like
you know what's funny? I used to give a course on building a master resume versus a resume. A lot of people don't know a master resume. Like that could always, like I used to teach, like your name alone makes a difference, because if you got a certain type of name, they'll bypass your resume. That's deep. If you got a certain type of name, if somebody's name is Quantina Ann Jackson, I'll be like, put that Ann Q Jackson, because when they see Quantina, like if they can't, it could be a racist thing, but if they can't pronounce the name alone. So a lot of people don't look at resumes. I used to teach resumes, credit. I'll snatch anybody credit report up from 500 to 730 days. How to build a business under $1,000. Link up with me. Link up. Just subscribe to my channel.
Okay.
Now,
I still want low key, and you too, John, to come on my
Yeah, that's my dude. Like, if it wasn't for low key, I would have met you.
because you know, low key, I have mostly all women on my show, and they like to sometimes, because you know how we bring up certain topics like, you know, cheating, or you know, just some of the things we
y'all
talk
be
about
going in on that channel. Y'all be going in on your
stuff, and a
channel.
lot of times they want a male perspective. So
Nah, they don't want mine. They don't want mine. I'm gonna say it like that. They don't want mine. No, bro. I got all the smoke too on top. They don't want mine. I'm gonna deal with the finance. I like that currency channel thing you're doing, like empowerment for females and males. I like that, but they don't want that smoke.
And you see, I'm the opposite. I'm low key. I want the game from the queens. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say how I feel. I just want the game.
Low key want all that. Low key want all that. I don't want that smoke. I'm like, y'all not gonna tell me up. Hold up, yo, chill. Put that brakes on real quick.
Bad and Bougie got an army. I'm gonna just leave it right there. Bad and Bougie got an army.
I'm living in the building right now, so all y'all can cut.
That's why I wish you could have brought Miss Solo on. You think I'm funny? She'll have you rolling.
I reached out to her. She was gonna come on, but I think she got caught up doing something. But I definitely reached out to her.
She drives 18-wheelers across the country.
Holy shit, for real?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, strong women. She drives 18-wheelers across the country.
Wow. Nah, I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that. But I reached out to her, and she said she wanted to come on tonight. But either way, I'm still glad you joined us, Miss Kelly.
Anytime. I love you guys. You guys are so positive. I love your chat. Shout out to everybody.
And tell them. So we're gonna close this out. But I'm actually gonna play a game after this. But I want everybody to hop up in the chat. But I don't want to take up. I don't want to hold John and Miss Bad and Bougie hostage. So Miss Bad and Bougie, tell everybody where to find you. They already know where to find you, but you know,
yeah, you can find me right there, or you can find me on Currency Cartel. Either one.
On YouTube.
Yeah, Currency Cartel, or the one that I'm in the chat in, Bad and Bougie. Both those or the channel on YouTube.
Mr. John Hardy, where can they find you, sir? On YouTube, you can find me at Astro Enlightenment. Facebook, facebook.com/King John 2020. King John 2020. And Bad and Bougie. Check. I got like some videos I put up in January. Check those videos out. I'm almost sure I'm going with a guide to manifesting your 2000 vision. That video, you might want to put that on your page. They're gonna love that one. I also got another one called What God Put Before You No One Could Take, 7 powerful success habits, and then one of Astro like we was talking about, Aries. But you go into that, like,
check them out. I definitely share them if you if you're good with that.
And I'm coming soon with my website. It was astrolight.com, but it's gonna be John Hardy now, and then I'm gonna refer to Astro Enlightenment, where I can actually read people, or astromedics is helping people with medical conditions. I got a client that actually, she got like thyroid problems, and in the last 3 months she ain't taking no medication. So,
oh shit.
Yeah, we on that. We curing the Black community.
That's a fact. Right. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye to Miss Bad and Bougie. Everyone, go check that queen out. Go subscribe. Hit that bell notification. And also, I'm gonna say goodbye to Mr. John Hardy. Everybody, check out his channel, Astro Enlightenment. I appreciate you for coming on, Queen. I appreciate you for coming on, King. Shout both of y'all out. All right. Good night.
Talk to you.
All right. Good night, guys.
Love everybody. Bye.
Now, family, let me know in the chat. Do y'all want to stick around? First of all, I want to say salute to Bad and Bougie, aka Currency Cartel, aka Miss Kelly. I want to say salute to Mr. John Hardy. You know, I definitely appreciate that time. I appreciate that time. You know, that's the one thing you can't get back in this world, time. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask everybody in the chat, y'all want to play a game? Yeah, I feel like playing a game tonight. This is gonna be the third night in a row we playing some damn games. Let me know. Always raining. You want to play a game? D Foxy, you gonna stick around for a game? Q, you still there? Did your mama tell you to go to sleep, nigga? Let me know. Let me know what it be, what it is, what it do. Bad and Bougie said, let's play. Fuck it. All right, y'all know how we do. We gonna get it popping. You know, the point of this is, like I said, I want to reward everyone for, you know, sticking around and hanging out in the chat. I want to reward everyone. You know, we just did an hour of talking about some real shit, some real life information that people can take with them and help their whole immediate life situation, courtesy of Miss Bad and Bougie and John Hardy. And I want to reward y'all for sticking around by getting into some fuck shit, by getting into some fun shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, D. We need you up in here, D. All right, let's see how we do this. Let me figure out how we gonna do this. Yeah, it's gonna be some exposing going on tonight. Yeah. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna put everybody's name up in the chat into the game. Y'all know how we do. We gonna get it popping. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Share this on social media right now so we can bring more people into the conversation. So y'all can hear more people's stories. Oh shit. You missed it. You missed it, Bad and Bougie. You gotta go like 2 live streams ago. You missed it, Bad and Bougie. Let's see. The name of the game is tell us your first fight. How did it go down? Did you win or lose? We want to know. Your first fight. How'd it go down? What happened? Did you win or lose? Did you get your ass tossed? Pause. Now let's put everybody's name up on here. We're gonna go Bad and Bougie first. Because I know she didn't whoop the bitch ass. Always raining. Always. I can never remember how to spell your name. Let's go. Well, Damn, I can't type for shit. Where we at with it? Where we at with it? Who else we got up in here? Q. I can't let bitches scratch my face. It's too late. You already on the list. See if John Hardy's still up on here. We'll add John. All right. Get it popping. Quick game. We'll be on here for another 15, 20 minutes. I'll play a quick game. You know, like I said, I fucks with all y'all. I want to know y'all story. I want to know y'all struggle. I want to know y'all pain. Let's get it cracking. There you go. D Foxy 1000. What was your first fight like? How did it go down? Did you win? Did you lose? Talk about it. Currency Cartel jumping the gun. You supposed to wait, girl. We're gonna go. Well, shit, fuck it. We might as well go ahead and see what Miss Bad and Bougie is talking about. She said, you might have to think of another fight, Bad and Bougie. She said, in 3rd grade, my mom gave me a stick to beat bitches up because they tried to jump me. Oh shit. Your mom was with the shits. Wow. You took a stick to school though? That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see who next. We waiting on you, D Foxy. Who next? I'll go for the pink one since we got some queens up in here. Q Dawson. I don't know if you're still up in here, Q. But if you still up in here, Q, what was your first fight like? I know you still a youngin', but what was your first fight like? Did you get picked up and thrown somewhere? Let everybody in the chat know. If you still here, Q, let everybody know. See. But while we wait for D, let me go to the next person. Always raining. Yes, Q. Tell us about your first fight, Q. Did somebody pick you up and launch your ass? Because we know you be talking reckless at the mouth. Or did you whoop some ass that day? Talk your shit. You better tell the truth though. I don't want to hear no motherfucker. I don't want to hear no extra shit. I can tell when you lying, Q. Always raining. Come here, girl. Get your ass back up over here. Get your ass back up over here. Always raining. Oh shit. D Foxy just went in. Hold on. This is D Foxy's first fight ever. She says, a pregnant bitch slapped me. Oh shit. Hold up. Hold up. D Foxy says, a pregnant bitch slapped me. Oh my God. That bitch didn't give a fuck about that kid. Made my whole head turn like the Exorcist, and out of reflex, I popped her in the nose and came down on the B. Later, they called me to the office and sent me home because she had a knife at school. But the bitch lived 4 doors over. Wow. Wow. Matter of fact, I gotta make Currency Cartel a moderator. What am I doing? I'm slipping. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. This chick got a kid on the way. This chick got a kid on the way. She putting that fucking fetus in all types of jeopardy. That's wild as hell. Q Dawson says this is Q Dawson's first fucking fight. He goes on and says, my first fight, it was my basketball. This nigga stole my shit and went to the park with my family. Q, I don't even know what you talking about. What are you saying, Q? And saw it like, hey, that's my ball. May I have it? So somebody stole your basketball and you asked them, can you have it back? It's all good. It's all good, D Foxy. I can read through that shit. Bish at D Foxy says, Bish asked me could she rent a room at my house about 3 years ago. God damn. Damn, she was down bad. Currency Cartel says she's a rat. Conduct yourself accordingly, bitch. You pregnant. Wow. Now we waiting on Always Raining right now. I want to hear Always Raining's story of her first fight. I know she out here. She's an Aries. She with the shits. Her best friend is a box cutter. She don't play no games. She don't play no games. Her favorite app on her iPhone is Fruit Ninja. That's all you need to know. Yo, y'all crazy. Oh shit, here we go. Here we go. Always Raining says, my cousins didn't let me fight till I was ready. By then it was too late. So it probably went on to fighting dudes. Oh shit. What the fuck? D Foxy 1K says, it's sad because I was the one patting her back every time she would throw up at the school bus. Yo, y'all wildin'. Always Raining says, I'm seeing double. Read responsibly, please. What's wrong, Always Raining? You all right? You okay? What's going on over there? D Foxy 1K says her mom ended up beating the baby. Oh my goodness. I can't even read that. God damn. Is that a true story, D Foxy? Holy shit. What the fuck? Let's see. Low key T laugh. My story is whack as fuck, but I am proud to say I never took a L my whole life. I've been on this planet for 27 years, and I've yet to take an L. I'm the Floyd Mayweather of this YouTube shit. There's a goose egg at the end of my resume. Now, I'm not saying I can't walk outside right now and get clapped. I'm not saying that. I respect the game. I respect the fight game. You know what I'm saying? Recently, I've been eating real good. We talking Fridays, endless apps. We talking pot pies, all types of shrimp. I've been eating real good, family. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So I'm not saying I'm not capable of taking an L, but the first fight I ever had, you know what's so wild about this story? I went to a Catholic school. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I think I was in either 3rd or 4th grade. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm a small nigga. I'm 5'6", 5'7" on a strong day. But I'm about mines. I'm about that action, boss. So one day, this big ass tall nigga pulls up on me. He a dirty, raggedy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He the type of nigga. If I knew him now, he probably got Cheeto dust all over his fingers and wife beater. He probably live in his mom garage and shit. He that type of nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? Bro smell like cabbage and broken promises. You feel me? But we got into it. We was in gym class. We was playing ball. We was playing basketball in gym. He said some stupid shit to me. I don't know. But long story short, like I said, I've never been about that yapping. I've always been about that clapping. And he pulled up on me. Dude was at least like 5-6 inches taller than me. But like I said, it's not about male, female, whatever. It's not about, size. It's not about height. It's about heart. And unfortunately or fortunately, I got enough heart. I got more heart than a little bit. So he pulled up on me. Somehow I maneuvered this dude. I got him on the floor. I applied my foot to his teeth. I knocked out 2 or 3 teeth. I knocked out 2 or 3 teeth out of this dude. I think I was suspended for like a week or so. But I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to lie to you, family. It felt good. It was my first W. I caught my first W in a fight at a Catholic school. we was Yo, Q, I'm gonna fuck you up, Q. I'm gonna fuck you up, Q. What is you talking about? But that's a fact. I went to a Catholic school. My parents was paying all this tuition for me to go there. They rubbed it in my face every time I got in trouble. Every time I went to detention, you know what I'm saying? They said the same shit. I'm paying all this money for you to come here, da 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 da. There was more people fighting in that Catholic school than I can remember in any public school I've ever been to my entire life. Niggas was scrapping. It went from that Catholic school went to kindergarten to 8th grade. So you had kindergartners to 8th graders in the same school. I don't even know how the fuck that makes sense. I don't even know. But I A-Town stomped that dude. I put my whole heel in his mouth. And I was proud of it. You know what I'm saying? Q, you gay as fuck. You one of them niggas that reach when it come to gay shit. You like Dame Dash. You say pause when he ain't even say nothing gay. Fuck out of here, Q. Fuck up out of here. Q the type of nigga say some shit to his girl. He'll tell his girl, I love you, and then say no homo. Get the fuck up out of here, Q. Currency Cartel says, oh, damn. Not to beat up the private school kid. If I was the kid's mom, I would have sued you to pay for my kid's teeth. Yo, for real. It's crazy. It's just something about when you're young, you can really get away with a lot of shit. If I did that same shit today, I'd be sitting in jail for years. But that's a fact. I fucking put my whole foot down this dude's throat. And and like I said, I really didn't get in no serious trouble. It was crazy. So, like I said, that's my story. I'm the Floyd Mayweather of this YouTube shit. I never took an L. I think I got into like 5 fights, 5 like fist fights my whole life. I've never took an L. I don't want to jinx it. I ain't got no wood to knock on, so fuck it. But niggas was, my mom was, I did feel bad though. My mom was paying all that tuition for me to go to that goddamn Catholic school every single Wednesday and Friday. They made us go to the church down the street and we used to pray, da-da-da-da-da. Right after that, we would go to recess and fuck each other up. Man, that was some nigga shit going on at that Catholic school, for real. Oh, shit. Always Raina says, this is her story of fighting. Always Raina says, last female I fought was my little sister, and I was trying to scare her, but the knife went through her hand, and I never fought or even argued with her again. I'm highly embarrassed to have ever fought any female. Wow. Wow. Always Raina says, I'm 5'6". Y'all fellas are hella short. My dick 6'8". Pull up. God damn, I shouldn't have said that. Fuck it. Fuck it. My dick 6'8". Pull up. Always raining. I'm with the shits. Sick of y'all talking about somebody height over here. That's what I don't understand. Like, look at the NBA, for example. It be niggas 7 feet, 8 feet in the NBA that as soon as they get hit one time, they'll get hit in the damn chest and they'll be laying on the floor for a whole commercial break. Get your bitch ass up. I don't subscribe to that. It's about heart. Heart over everything. It's about heart. It's about heart. True heart. True heart. Not that Napoleon complex bullshit. It's about true heart. I'd rather be a small dude that be laying on the floor hurting than be a 7 foot, 8 foot nigga on the floor crying. I'm sorry. That's me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Ain't nothing worse than this planet as far as a man than a big ass bitch made nigga. Ain't nothing worse than that. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all be seeing all these dudes playing basketball or football. They be 6'5" and up. They get hit in the chest one time. Somebody flicked them in, somebody flipped them on the top of the head. They be laying on the ground the whole commercial break. Get the fuck up out of here. Respectfully. Yeah, like I said, I'm short, but my dick 7'12". Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh shit. I appreciate y'all for playing that game with me. Even including you, D Foxy. I know you didn't want to play tonight. Every time we seem to play these games, you get the short end of the straw. Let me see. Let me see. About how y'all turn it up. Currency Cartel says, my man home got a 10 to the king. Peace, y'all. No, Currency Cartel, I really appreciate you, Miss Bad and Bougie, for coming on tonight. I think that was a classic live stream show we had tonight. There was a lot of enlightenment going on, and I definitely value your time and appreciate you for coming through. Salute. So with that, I think I'm gonna order me some fucking food, y'all. I think I'm gonna order me some food. I think I'm gonna go chill. I think we've been live for like 3 or 4 hours. I want to shout out Q Dawson with his shitty ass. I want to shout out Currency Cartel, aka Bad and Bougie. I want to shout out Always Raining with her tall ass. Always Raining, built like a tree. I want to shout out Keys to Win. I want to shout out D Foxy 1K. I appreciate the love, Queen. I feel like D Foxy tall as hell too. I feel like she like 5'9" and shit. Always Raining says I'll catch the replay. Well, that's gonna be a long ass replay. Q Dawson. Every time Q on here, he be talking about some shit. My queen calling me. My queen calling me. Fall back, low key. My queen calling me. Fall back, low key. Okay, all right. I don't know how you got a queen that young, but I'm gonna put some respect on your queen name, fam. I'm gonna put some respect on your queen name. Let me find out. She look like Yuck Mouth though. Let me find out your queen look like Yuck Mouth though. That's all I'm saying. Don't don't let me find out. So I would never come up on here and disrespect somebody queen. I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never do that. I'm gonna assume your queen is beautiful. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna assume, you don't look like Bigfoot dick in the face. Pause. I'm gonna assume you a handsome male. Pause. I'm gonna assume your queen is a goddess. I'm gonna assume that. All right, my fault. But shout out Always Raining. Shout out D Foxy 1K. Shout out Q Dawson. Y'all always rock with me. Y'all came late as hell to the stream today. We was talking some real shit. See, I knew you was about 5'9". I could tell with all that damn hair on your head. I knew you was about 5'9". Yeah. I could look at a chick. I don't even have to see a body. I can tell how tall she is. Yeah, D Foxy says she's trying out for America's Next Top Model come spring. God damn. Why always raining roasting somebody in the chat? So y'all get some sleep. I'm about to go get me something to eat. I'm about to watch me some Power. I'm in the mood to watch me a whack ass TV show. Definitely if y'all could smash that like button, I appreciate it. I definitely hope everybody can at least catch the first portion of this live stream. We was talking about a lot of real shit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. John Hardy and Bad and Bougie, they kind of got along. I thought it was gonna be. I thought they was gonna set it off in this motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I thought they was gonna set it off in this motherfucker. But salute to them. Big facts. So shit, y'all know what it is. We gonna be back at it tomorrow. Look for me. D Foxy says at least he knows to give her some attention when she calls. Always Rainer says, you be writing power scripts. Get the fuck out of here. That show is so terrible. It's exciting. That show is so bad. It's entertaining. So with that said, like I said, you know, if you show love in the chat, you'll get it back. I appreciate all my gang up in the building. I appreciate y'all riding with me. Get some sleep. Shit. That's it. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. Either way, it's all the same. Either way, it's all love. Hop up in them comments, family. Turn up, talk your ish. Get lit. And subscribe. I love y'all, family. Slow key.